Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Donkey Kong Country Blind for the SNES. And in this episode, we're going to be moving onward to Kremkroc Industries Inc. Which I have no idea what it's like, but let's just go and see what it's like in here. Oil Drum Alley. Okay, that sounds a bit weird. Oh, I see, it's like the factory levels, I see, because listening to Donkey Kong Country's OST, this song always just kept itself in my head or something, as I just find it really catchy and all, and now that I can see what the levels actually look like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'll do that with a lot of games. For some reason, before buying the game, I'll just look up the soundtrack and just imagine what the level looks like while listening to it. Like, you know, from listening to Donkey Kong Country 2's Bramble Blast, you know, and then realising that it's a level filled with all these vines that you go past with all these barrels that you shoot out of. I don't know, I just found it really cool. But anyway. I also heard that from doing research, the soundtrack to Donkey Kong Country was not just made by David Wise. From doing research, it was actually made by Evelyn Fischger. I don't know how you pronounce that or anything, I'm just going to say Evelyn Fischger. But also it had Robin Beanland as well. So there was 3 of them in total, except David Wise, of course, was the legend who made Aquatic Ambience. And we all know how good that one was. Especially since he composed, you know, the whole soundtrack to Donkey Kong Country 2. And with that, I just lost a life. Great. Okay, I'm back from where I left off, but at the moment, all I can see at the moment is in this level, there's actually a really nice foreground. Like, you got these metal chains and pipes. I suppose when they made Donkey Kong Country Returns for the Wii and all, they sort of just built it from their template of, you know, Donkey Kong Country and all. Because in Donkey Kong Country Returns, you know, you go to things in the background and foreground, and it's just really cool. Showed off what the Wii could do in 2010, alongside other great games like Rayman Origins and Sonic Colors and stuff. But, you know, I guess they just built themselves from the template of Donkey Kong Country and all the other Donkey Kong Country games. And with that, I just lost another life by getting hit by an orangutan. Great. I'm not doing very well in this episode. Yeah, boy. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It got me to the checkpoint. I didn't even notice that I got the checkpoint. As you can see, I am very, very observant when it comes to recording. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. So let's see, what else we got through this level? What?! I didn't even manage to roll at him for some reason. I took a hit. That's weird. You know, isn't it annoying in this game where you just are really determined to get a DK barrel, but you just don't get one, and then you end up taking a hit by an orangutan? Great. Okay, now this time I'm going to observe what he's doing and roll at him. There we go. It turns out I don't want to take out the orangutans from behind, and I took another hit. Oh no, I got a game over. Oh, great. Okay, so compared to last episode, I was on a roll, and in this one, of course, I am sucking really badly at this game. Oh well. Figures. Oh my. There is an oil thing with fire at the center of, like, the air, and I'm gonna have to do like a roll or something to get over that, aren't I? Oh god, wait, do I have to jump on it when it goes away and then jump again? Yeah, I thought so. Makes sense. But I want to watch out for this orangutan's barrels, as I do not want to get hit. I've had enough losing lives in this episode. I've just started it and I've already got a game over. That's not really a good start, is it? Anyway, oil, jump, hit the Kremlin, so that way it gets him done and over with, and all that. No. That background. Again, reminds me sort of levels of Oddworld, because I nearly died then. Because, you know, of it just being all machinery and stuff, I guess half the backgrounds here remind me of Oddworld, given the fact that they're really detailed as well. As I said before, you know, Oddworld was another game that was very detailed with its art and everything, showed off what the PS1 could do. Much like what Donkey Kong Country showed off what the SNES could do. Oh my god. Okay, this game does not forgive you for its challenge, does it? Oh, I see, there's like a pattern on this fire that I need to jump and die. That's what I need to do. Okay, so I'm finally back after all that time. I've died like 3 times already. I guess I'm just not in a Donkey Kong Country mood, I suppose. But either way, let's just resume without any interruptions and stuff, shall we? Please? I just want to get through this level. This is probably all the episode's going to be, is just me getting through this one single level, whereas the other one was clearing a world, and that was good, but of course not in this one. Oh well. Okay, let's see now. I'm gonna make it this time and realise what pattern it has. But go slowly and bounce on here. Wait a minute, what? There's fire. There is fire and it's burning me. And there's a tyre just here. Okay, cool. So that gives me time to realise what the hell I'm doing. Right, so it's after the third one, right? Is this the exit? I think we're near it because there was an arrow. Was it not? Yes, it is. Thank goodness. Jeez. Been here for like 12 minutes now. For just that one level. But still, never mind. Have I got time for another one? I suppose. I mean, I can't really get away with just recording one area, surely. I'm just going to go on to trick, track, trick. I get the feeling this is a minecart level, is it not? Oh no, never mind. It's a mine level. I don't mind the mine levels, actually. Which reminds me, actually, I have a correction, which is... In one of the episodes, I said that this music is the factory music. Wow, there's a moving escalator. Oh boy. And, it's not. It's actually the mine stage music. This reminds me of that weird game for the WiiWare. I forgot what it was called and all, but you had to, like, draw lines in order for, like, this bird thing to go past. I don't know, it just slightly reminds me of that. That or I don't know what's that thing? It's from Super Mario 64 DS. You know those mini games that you do and the lines that you have to draw in order for them to land on heads and stuff. It slightly reminds me of that as well. Except a bit of a strange choice of music to have this sort of action going on. I guess that's the thing with Donkey Kong games. They have calm music on really difficult areas, which is a bit of weird logic. But there you go. It's rare where they can do whatever they want. I don't mind. Plus the background. Very dark. Oh, I see. They expect me to jump down like this. That's fair enough. Okay, this isn't going too bad, but I bet from saying that I'm going to die. Oh, maybe not. And I get the feeling that would lead me to a bonus round. Is that right? Okay. Sorry, excuse me. It turns out that beavers... Oh no, that nearly killed me. That was really lucky then. Thank goodness for the super jump. But it turns out that beavers are like the main common enemy in Donkey Kong and all. You know, like with Mario, you have Goombas, Sonic you have, well, should I say you did have, in the Mega Drive days, Buzz Bombers and things. But, you know, just in Donkey Kong Country, it just seems to be beavers. A bit of a strange choice, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay, I'm back this time, and this time let's just make it past the Zinner, shall we? And then just make it to the end. It looks like with these I have to time my jumps with my roll buttons, and there's a Kremlin right there, good grief. They just come out of nowhere, these things. Oh, and I just realised something. Apparently if you roll attack those things, you know, those big fat enemies, usually as Donkey Kong you'd kill them in one hit. But Diddy Kong, if you just roll at them from underneath, for some reason it kills them. I'm cool with that. Let's see, now there is an end, but is it worth getting it? Yep, you know what, I got it, and it was worth it, because that means I don't really have to go for it anymore. And of course, there is that... Great. Okay, this time I'm back, and let's just watch out for the thing this time, at least, though this time I don't really have to get the end, because I've already got it. At least that's the thing that makes it a lot easier in this game. And there is a G there, but should I go for it? You know what, I'm going to go for it for the sake of an extra life. Except, what was the point in that? I lost it, but then I got it back, and now I'm at 0 lives. Okay, no, that wasn't worth it at all then, never mind. So I'm back where I am now, let's just not take any more deaths, please, shall we? Because there is a zinger there, but this time I avoided it, and now I can just make it to the end! Or get a game over. That could happen as well. Good lord, I got 2 of them in this episode. Okay, this time I've made it, I got the con letters, and I haven't lost a single life so far. So this is going pretty well, I must say. This just seems to be a thing that's happening at the moment. Where, you know, if I just get a game over, it means the next time I can just go through the level and then just make it through without having any mistakes. So that helps out a bit. Oh, what? I have to be Donkey Kong for that, don't I, to get rid of him? Oh, well that's just great. Okay, this time I've got Donkey Kong, so I should be able to take him out. Hopefully. Okay, no, or he could just fall off. Never mind. So that helped out at least. But is that the end? No, it isn't. And there is a orangutan right there who's throwing his barrels like crazy at me. But I'm actually going to make it through the level. Wow! And there's a candy save point down there. But I need another level to go through. Great. But Okay, this has gone on much longer than I expected. It's been like 26 minutes so far. Oh my god. And I bet after editing it's going to be really short as well. So I reckon I'm going to call off the episode here. In the next episode of Donkey Kong Country Blind, we're going to be going through elevator antics and seeing what that's like. Those two levels are already pretty hard, so I'm not expecting elevator antics to be any easier. Take care guys, and I'll see you in the next episode of Donkey Kong Country Blind for the SNES.